Hello and good morning. Welcome back to another episode of the Fattline's Man Cave. It's your boy E checking in with y'all guys this morning. Uh, and this is by subscriber request. Excuse me. But also, I get a lot of people that ask me, when they come over different clients or about how do I keep, my house not smelling like dogs? How do I keep, my man cave, my lab, the kennels out in the garage? How do I keep them, where the dogs just haven't overrun me and the house and, have me living in squalor? Uh, as a breeder, especially a small breeder, this is one of the most important topics that I can't overstress. This is why a lot of women end up leaving guys who breed, because if you're not taking care of your dogs properly, the smells can get horrific. I've been to different breeders' houses, and their setups were all wrong, constructed out of wood, and wood just holds all of the bacteria, the pee, the boo boo. Even though you clean it off, it's still gonna soak into that wood, and you'll never be able to get that smell out. So I learned early on, my first kennels that I built, in house were made out of wood. And I learned early on that wood is not a good thing to use with these dogs because the smell, you can't control it. You keep pouring bleach or whatever on it to try to mask it, but you really can't control it. So I got rid of using wood. So and just learned things over the years. How I have my setup here out in the kennels in the garage. I had the floors epoxied so that the urine, pee, and the boo boo or whatever is not going to be able to soak into the concrete. So I had the floors epoxied and sealed out there. I also have the elevated beds for them, so by the floors being epoxied and sealed, it's real easy for me to clean. I just have my mop bucket with my ringer, industrial mop bucket, keep me some bleach and a cleaning solution in there. And if a dog uses it in his kennel, it's no real big issue because I got my pooper scooper, uh, take my mop, my spray bottle, wipe it right up, no issue. So it's easy to keep it clean. Here in the man cave, I got this rug in here right now, but I'm finna be getting it remodeled, and I'm putting splash proof, waterproof laminate flooring down here, so I don't have to worry about uh, the pups and they accidents, because I tend to let them want to run around down here, which I know it's not the best because they puppies, you can't control where they pee and boo boo at, but hey, that's another thing for another day. But so one of my cleaning solutions that I use is odor band. You can get this at Walmart. You can get this at Home Depot, and I'm pretty sure you probably can order it online. Odor band is real good. It's concentrated. It's made out of eucalyptus. It's a germ killer as well, 99.9% of germs, but it's concentrated. So I mix this, with water and bleach, and I put it in a spray bottle. So like for accidents, I'm able to spray it down, mop it up real quick, and you always got to keep bleach on hand. As I mean, that's just a rule of thumb. You got to keep bleach on hand, and I keep odor band. Other cleaning solutions are good as well. Mr. Clean, your Fabulosos, things of that nature will work as well. But I like the odor band because it's only like $10 and it's concentrated, and it tends to last about, I say it gives me about a good month worth of use, because like I said, I use it for a lot of different things in my spray bottle and my mop water, to keep it a fresh smell and don't let the dogs overpower what I'm trying to do. And also part of cleaning is cleaning up your dog's boo boo out in the yard. I stay in the home division, I mean subdivision with homeowners, so I don't want them saying anything to me. So every day or every other day, I make sure I get out my yard with my pooper scooper and I pick up all of the poop and try to and keep my yard manicured. Uh, so that's no issue. Even if you letting the poop build up in your yard, it's gonna make a stench. I mean, you can have a stinky yard. I don't want a stinky yard. I don't want a stinky house. So one of my major jobs as a breeder is to make sure that I'm cleaning after my dogs and making sure that their living conditions are up to par, not in crates stacked on top of each other. I'm sorry, some people do it. I don't. I don't believe in that. I like to have my dogs in. I think those are 5x5 kennels, and I kennel them two per kennel, so they socialize with each other and they don't get to the point where they feel like they running stuff. Uh, so yeah, cleaning is a major thing. Air fresheners, I keep tons of air fresheners around here too. Like I don't want my house stinking, and it shouldn't have to. If you on top of your craft as a breeder, you find different products and different solutions to help make your job easier as a breeder. And one of your number one jobs is clean and keeping it clean for your dogs, a clean environment. So I'm always buying different products that might make it easier for me to do what I do. I try to power wash my garage once a month, just to give it a nice, good overall cleaning. I'll be showing you guys that here probably on this episode. I power wash. I use a air blower to kind of blow it out because you want the air to circulate in there. You don't want it just stagnant, but it does get dusty in there because it's a garage. So I just make sure that I stay on top of that, cleaning, letting the dogs out on time. That can cause you an issue if you're not letting your dogs out enough. Yeah, they're gonna use it in the kennels. But I make sure that I let my dogs out and I make sure that I clean after them. One of my number one things as a breeder, uh, if your dogs have you living in squalor or you have your dogs living in squalor, you shouldn't be doing this. Period. Uh, if you go upstairs in my house, you probably couldn't even tell that I have a whole breeding and reproductive operation down, on the lower level of my house. But it's by design, because I don't want my house stinking. So with that being said, I'm gonna be taking you guys and showing you some of the cleaning duties that I have around here to try to keep things straight. The one thing that always tends to get out of hand is my pool table or my uh, whatnot table. I'm supposed to be shooting pool on it, but I tend to put everything else on it, so it gets kind of mucked up and messy with dog stuff, RC stuff, and I try to clean it once a week. But I'm gonna be showing you guys some little my little secrets and tips on just trying to keep it clean and presentable for your dogs and yourself, so it don't get out of hand. Nobody wants to inhale and breathe all of those foul odors from old pee and boo boo, and just throwing bleach or a cleaner on it to kind of try to mask the smell is not gonna work. You have to set things up where that smell cannot set in, and you just have to be on top of it and not get lazy, and you won't have those issues. So with that being said, I'm finna take you guys out here and show you how I power wash my kennels. Bang. So how many times a week do you guys have to clean your yard? How many dogs do you got? Me, I have, what, 2, 4, 5, 6 adults and 4 pups here now. I don't like to have real big numbers because I like to be able to, give each dog, individual attention and interact with each dog. People who got 20 and 30 dogs, you can't tell me that you interacting with those dogs every day other than the fact that you feeding them and giving them water. That's just my opinion. I like to keep mine small. I whelp all my litters myself. Socialize all the pups. So all my pups are confident and healthy. It's an art to this. It's a lot of guys that come and are here now. All it takes to be a breeder nowadays is to buy a dog and pay somebody for a logo, and next thing you know, boom, you're a kennel. So with that being said, most of these people who claim to be breeders and this or that, whatever, in this dog world, really, you got to take that with a grain of salt, because they don't know what they're doing. They haven't been through it. Yeah, maybe they have a nice dog, but they don't know how to breed. They basically done bought a dog, and next thing you know, they're a breeder. It's so many dudes out here, they've been in the game about a year, 14, 15 months. I see them out here trying to give advice to other people. You don't know shit. So how could you be giving somebody advice? And that's where the game is went now, because it's really just a whole bunch of the blind leading the blind. It's really a bunch of the blind leading the blind, because if you have a person that has no experience and he's trying to teach, and his only experience is that he done bought a dog, and he's trying to teach a person who has even less experience than them, and the only motivation that they both really have is that they feel as though this is their way to get rich. The ethics are really out the door. You really can't trust the product that you're getting from them, because they don't even know what a good looking dog looks like. And I get a lot of people, oh man, how do you get people to buy your dogs for the prices that you sell them at? Because I know what I'm selling. I know what I'm making, and people have clients watch my production as a breeder. And like I tell people, they call me the OG or whatever. And I don't feel like no OG. I'm still learning and, breeding. And that's what it's all about. When you get to the point where you think you know everything, man, you might as well get out. You don't know nothing. And that's with anything in life. I'm always willing to learn something better, a better way of doing things. But as I said, most of these guys that's, here now, they're not here for a long time. They're just here to get whatever little money that they can get real quick, and get whatever money they can get real quick. So they'll be able to, going about their business, because they really don't love the dogs. This is not their passion. You know what I'm saying? This is just like football, in my opinion. I'm a breeder, but I love every part of this grind, from cleaning to the training, photography, You know, I like every part of the grind. It's no part that I don't, try not to neglect. Now, it took a while for me to really, with my marketing and, my pricing on things, it took me a while to really, feel that my product was worth the type of numbers that, the going rate for quality blood is now, especially excellent quality, well-structured dogs that still carry that super bully appearance, and healthy. So I have to charge accordingly because most people are not giving you that. They selling you dogs that's sick. They selling you dogs that not gonna end up the way that they told you it is. They'll breed a standard to a pocket and say, oh yeah, this dog's he's gonna be short. Next thing you know, you look up the dog, 18, 19 inches tall, but that's the way that the bully game is set up. Like, when you don't know, people take advantage of you, and I was taken advantage of. I got scammed out of over $10,000 when I first started breeding bullies because I was chasing. And in the bully game, that's the worst position to ever be in, is to be chasing. If you're chasing something, you're gonna overpay for it. You're not gonna pay attention to the health issues that might come with this because you're just chasing. You're chasing something. You're not looking at all of the different angles of it. And that's why a lot of people end up with their programs in a bad position. Now, don't get me wrong. I have a piece of every, I've incorporated the top bloods in the game with my blood. And I built my blood because I believe as a breeder, you have to make your own stuff. Like, you can't sit and live off the next man's stuff and then try to rebrand it. You see it all day long. You got guys, hey, if you breeding, just being honest, if you breeding Big Red Daughter to Colossal, that's all the con stuff. You know what I'm saying? All you doing is rebranding it. You know what I'm saying? Be adventurous, take it out, outcross it, do something else. Stacking up these pedigrees is not, it's not showing any type of ingenuity, any type of thinking outside the box. And then you really breeding yourself into a corner. And we're back at the control center. I'm gonna wrap up this episode. I took you guys out, with me while I was power washing the garage, getting everything nice and fresh and clean for the dogs. I like to do that because the dogs, they shed a lot, hair gets built up, so you have to blow it out. And I power wash, make sure that it's nice and clean, no type of bacteria, no type of parasites, parvo, none of that stuff. So the dogs stay nice and healthy. And I also took y'all on a little backyard talk, little rant. I'm gonna be doing that a lot on this channel, just to try to up the knowledge of the community, try to open people's minds to different options within the game. Don't feel as though that you boxed into one corner. And so I just wanted to thank you guys for checking me out again. It's your boy Eric from Fattline here in the man cave, the control center. Check me out again. I got some more content. I just got to get it edited. So if you like this, like, subscribe, check out the dogs. You know what we do. Fattline, your boy. Peace out.